What is happening? So thank you for coming back for episode 3. It is very much appreciated. Um, at the end of the last video, we ended up in a mine shaft, and it brought us pretty close to here. The mine shaft that it brought us to is over actually all the way up here, but I had to travel down to here. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is that the next time that we rest, we're going to actually be resting right here. And I rested at this bonfire not knowing that Melina was going to show up. And basically she's offering to take you to another place.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon.
And so basically this is going to be your little hub area. This is where you are mainly going to come back to, come back into, you can upgrade your weapons over here with this guy. There is a encounter at the bottom over here. So if you were to jump down there, a invader would come in and you'd have to fight him. We're going to wait on that. We're not going to do that just yet. But we do have to wait to do that. There are a couple of different dialogues that happen in this area, so you'll be able to get like side quests and missions from this area. If you talk to this guy, he's not going to say anything, but he does go ahead and give you an emote that you can do. With these guys, these are basically just like a merchant. However, you're going to be able to upgrade this merchant going forward when you find bell bearings. Bell bearings are what you give them, and that'll open up their shop a little bit more. What we're going to do while we're here is we are going to go ahead and upgrade our katana here. So that way it does more damage as we go through the game.
You're new for no matter how loud you're up.
Go ahead and upgrade the weapons to make that +1 so that increase it a little bit. Now, the next thing that I want to go over is actually Ashes of War. So the most important thing that I had picked up, or an important thing that I had picked up, is that whetstone that we got from, that we had gotten from right over here. It was in this gatefront ruins. The reason why that's important is so that way when you go ahead and you change these, so you can go ahead and put this on there, that'll be a different type of infusion, or it'll do different types of damage. So the split damage on this, instead of making the strength, instead of making the scaling on the weapon a D, this will change it into into a C. So that way you do more damage with that. We're going to keep it the same for now, just because it kind of works for now. And then we can go ahead and we can leave this area here. We're going to go ahead and head back towards where we were going. And we're actually going to go ahead and go down to the seaside ruins here. So now we're going to go ahead and head east, past the guys who are fighting with each other. Yeah, honestly, if you ever just wanted to just stand here, collect the souls from them killing each other, you can. It does take some time for them to do that. Or you can even join the fray and just wipe them out yourself. they go down like a sack of bricks. This bonfire is essentially so that way if you do go down there and you fight those crabs from the previous episode, you will be able to revive pretty close to there. And now just running through. Kill that guy. Now, this part can be a little tricky. The most that we're just going to do is we're just going to go ahead and ride on straight on through. Watch out for the ballista. We're not even going to really worry about it. Get off your horse there. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up again. And we're going to kill this guy who's controlling the ballista. And now we can focus on taking them out one at a time. The guys that don't have the colors have less armor. They're a little bit easier to kill. These guys are very easy to backstab and learn how to backstab on. So if you want to take the time to learn how to do that. And there we are. So that is all of those guys completely dead and annihilated. I forgot to grab that item. Okay, and we got a dagger and some chain draped tabards. So just a different chest piece, which is kind of garbage. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to rest at this bonfire.
Hello? Is somebody there?
And talk to this girl.
Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morne to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morne. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle? My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the...
So basically she wants us to go talk to her dad. Now, if you remember from our previous episode, the other guy had told us to kill him. Now she is telling us that she wants to save him. So it's really up to us as to how you would like to do that. Personally, I was thinking about saving him. gonna want to do is take out as many of these guys as quietly as we can. Kill this guy here. And he killed. It's not a big deal. Our bonfire was right up there. But these guys do get a little bit tougher the further outside of Limgrave you go. Later on, we'll be killing fire giants, and that'll be great. Once again, we're going to want to kill these guys as quickly and as quietly as possible. We've got those guys all knocked away. Kill those guys there. We'll do our spirit summon here because we're able to. Knock him down. Get the critical attack on him. And there he goes. We get 1,000 souls for killing that guy. And we still have our wolves. So now it's time to take out these guys here. 1, 2, 3. Once again, try to take them out one at a time if you can. 1, 2, 3. Grab all of these shards. And go ahead and kill this thing as fast as you can. Okay. And that is currently the skill that we have on our bow, so we're not really going to be needing that very much. Once again, we're just going to be following this road all the way down. And over here is going to be a site of grace, along with another merchant, kind of like how we met Santa Claus earlier, except he's going to be selling us different things. What do you have to offer? He doesn't really have anything too good at the moment. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything that we want, so we're not really going to buy anything there. What we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and level up twice. We're going to go ahead and put that... we're going to go ahead and put that into strength. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put that into strength. And start leveling that up while we can. Because when we go to this next area, we're going to be needing to hit a little bit harder. If you want to go ahead and put those two into health, you can do that as well. It'll just make your life a little bit easier if you could hit just a little bit harder. Okay. And the next thing on our right here is going to be our map fragment for this area. So we currently have a map fragment there. And now the hard part comes in because we have a giant shooting arrows at us. So what we are going to want to do is we are going to want to go ahead and bob and weave through cover. Okay, and then we should be able to make it there before he has time to reload his next shot. There we go. And you're just going to want to chomp at this dude's ankle. Hold L2. Do your skill on his ankles. That'll knock him down. Run to his chest is where you'll get the critical attack. And then he will die. This is an enemy that will not respawn, so you don't have to worry about him every time. Once again, if you need to take a couple more minutes to try to do that, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead, pause the video, and the video's not going anywhere. Going up this way, there was one thing that we saw here that I wanted to grab. So anytime that you see these little trees that are popping up out of the ground, always run up to them. We're going to go ahead and grab a golden seed. Now, once again, that's something that we started off with at the beginning of the game. And so that will just go ahead and give you even more flasks to help you on your way. Now we do have access to Castle Morne. Our main objective here is to find the captain of this place, so that way we can either help him, kill him, or save his life. Don't forget to rest, and we will make our way through this area. Okay, and once again we are in Castle Morne. what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk up this way, take care of the dog. Grab the smithing stone. There is a group of enemies in this area, so if you can, you want to try to take them out as quietly as possible, and if that's all possible, one at a time. Because they do hit hard. Oh, and see, and it, once again, it is a little bit tricky to get through here unscathed, and it is perfectly fine if you need to take as many tries as you need. And hit the lever. Run back through that way. I don't think there's any items. I don't think there's any items in here. No, there isn't. Okay. Okay, and we're running through one more time. And now we killed that guy, and now we have access to the ladder that we can then climb up. At the top here, there are going to be some enemies. We got this one here. We've got two more. 1, 2. That one up top will fly. So we want to take out this one as fast as we can. Focus one at a time. And then we can go ahead and focus on this one. And he's dead. Grab that item. That will be another pathway we take in a minute. First and foremost, we're just going to want to go through and make sure that we can get to that lady's dad. So all we have to do is roll down here, run across. They're fighting themselves, so you really don't have to worry about it all that much. We'll just keep running. Run to the right, run up these stairs here, and then you'll meet her father.
There's a fine Edgar. Warden, you can see how things have turned out. The menials, they gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morne won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology. I see. From Arena. Thank you. I mean that I can't leave you, even if the castle should fall. As commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morne does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Arena, do tell her that her father...
Okay, so he's basically saying that there's a sword around here that is super special, and we're gonna go grab that. It's not a sword that we're gonna be able to use, but it's just an item that you get for beating the boss anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way back. We're gonna kill this guy. Flying and shooting arrows at us like a prick, and he's dead. Once again, we're gonna go ahead and run through here. Oh wait, actually it's down. Or yes, we're gonna hop over that wall. Grab this bonfire. Rest. Level up. We'll put that 1 point into our health there. And we're gonna hop down here. Hop. 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 Oh, spell. Sucks. We are going to want to crouch through this area, just because we don't want to draw the ire of all of these people. Once we get past them, we're going to go ahead and run. Crouch again. We're going to take this guy out. And then climb up this ladder here. There should be an item or a chest. So that's going to be your twin blade talisman. What that will do is that, so you always have a combo of attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That final attack is going to be going to do extra damage if you have that on. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and jump onto this roof here. Jump down. Grab this item. Kill this thing. Jump down again. Jump. Jump. Watch out not to jump down the hole. And now we get to play some fun here. So we'll grab this item here, which is smithing stone 2. Walk straight down and fall on this ledge. And if you want, you can just roll right out the door. To your left is going to be a spot of grace. And we can rest here. Whoop. Alright, so that is pretty much most of Castle Morne at this moment. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, so that way when we get back, we'll have enough time to do the boss and things like that. And we'll go from there. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you later.